So here we are at 131 Glen Lane. As you can see, side yard is kind of your friend here. You have some space to work with. Obviously, they have a little fire pit sitting area here. And then the backyard mostly is hill. So, side of the house. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can because I'm getting rained on and it's getting stronger. Looks like they have a wood burner or some kind of either electric or gas fireplace. But siding looks good. Gutters, soffit, fascia, everything's in really good shape. Retaining walls got a little bit of moss on it, but not moving. Still pretty well lined up. It's got a little bit of a curve to it. I'm trying to figure out, like, the curve comes in this way, so I'm thinking it was built that way. So again, back, you can see it's all hillside here. And then we have the deck. As we come up onto the back deck, it's a decent area. You know, you have room for like your grill or smoker and stuff along here or here. Or you could put it over on the concrete pad, whatever appeals to you more. Again, big hillside. Same thing. Gutter, soffit, fascia, siding, all look in really good shape. Roof here looks newer. So your concrete patio, even more sitting space to relax outside. If you wanted to use like one of those propane fire pits, you could do that here and not need to go all the way down on the other side. So this side of the house, siding's in good shape. That's staining. Pressure wash should take off the dirt and stuff. It probably just, the wind all comes from this direction because it's kind of opened up. So it blows all the dirt and everything onto this side of the house. But it's all still on track and in good shape. Nothing, you know, out of place, popped out. Air conditioner's older. It's 15 years old minimum, probably closer to 20. It is a Lennox, so those are notorious for having a long life. Those are one of the top brands out there. So underground power lines, and then you have the brick front to the house. Everything here again in good shape, no cracks in the mortar or anything along those lines. And perfect timing because the rain's starting to get pretty heavy. And so you walk into the house, you do have a half bath right here. So very convenient for guests. You know, you don't have to keep an upstairs bathroom clean. You have that ready to go. A coat closet right here, right next to the door. So very convenient. So if we go left here, you head into the living room. You can see a 3-person couch. Fits very well there. And extra seating room there, or here along the window. So I mean, you could have 2 full-size couches and a love seat there. You have the outlets here to be able to hang the TV above the fireplace. I was right. You can see gas fireplace. We swing around here into the kitchen. So kitchen area, pretty nice size, I'd say 6-person table that extends to 8 would fit easily. If you wanted to do 8 to 10, like if you're gonna host holidays or anything, should still be doable in the space. The rest of the kitchen, nice center island that's in, with extra countertops so you can have bar seats. Storage. Good amount of storage here. And then up top. So, nice amount of room. These are stone countertops, so, and with the small side sink with the garbage disposal, actually a really nice sink set up here. I wish more builders would do it this way. It's very convenient to dump all your crap here, and that way you don't have to deal with all the junk in the main sink. Keeps it clean, easier to keep clean. Dishwasher, obviously. Refrigerator and such here. This is gonna go to the basement, I'm guessing. Yep, so we'll get there. But we have a second room over here. That's like another entertaining space. They have a, ceiling fan, so this would be like a second living room. If you wanted to make it a formal eat-in dining room and, add a little fancier light there, you could absolutely do so. Definitely would give you more space, a little more space than the eat-in kitchen. So depending on what you're looking for, it's definitely a possibility. And then up front here, to the right, glass door office, which is, again, a pretty large room. If you wanted to make this a second living room, if you made the other one a dining room and wanted to make this a second living room, you absolutely could. Could be, down the road if you guys decide to have kids, like a kid's playroom, something like that. Or as it's set up here with the staging, it could just be an office. So as we go up the stairs, there is an attic here. So extra storage for everything. Oh, and it looks like it's insulated, so that'll help with your heating and cooling bills. So this, I'm gonna guess, is the master bedroom by the size, yeah. So it's huge. I mean, I'd say easier to do it without crap in the way. Probably 15 by, 16 to 18 by probably 12 to 14. Nice big walk-in closet with shelving and hanging racks. So L-shaped, so tons and tons of storage space. Shoes, purses, whatever, pants and such on top. Hang all your shirts. Plenty of space for all of your clothing needs. And then the master bath that has the his and her sink with lots of extra storage in the middle. Oh, and that's nice. These are good quality, soft clothes. And then you have your sauna tub here. I'm sorry, not your jet tub here, not sauna tub. But you have your jet tub here. Your shower unit. So, very basic fixtures for this. And you can see the plumber's tape. Feels like there should be. Okay, yeah, the venting does work. But yeah, so basic shower unit, nothing over the top. Toilet, again, pretty standard, nothing extravagant. PVC underneath, so newer, more modern bones. And we swing around to bedroom number 2. Nice big bedroom, a little bit oddly shaped, but with that huge window. You know, again, if you're gonna have an in-home office and you wanna make all of downstairs living space, tons of light, plenty of space, and actually a coax cable there. Well, coax port there. So you could have your Wi-Fi right next to your computer. Nice double door closet. Next bathroom, main bathroom. Shower tub combo. A little bit nicer, newer fixtures in here. Toilet, same as in the master. And the his and her sinks, pretty much same as what's in the master suite. Bedroom 3. This one's pretty square, pretty basic. Probably 11 by 10. 12 by 11. Somewhere in there. And the 4th bedroom pretty much looks like it's the same size. So for your smallest 2 rooms to basically be 12, yeah, 10 by 11, 11 by 12, pretty good. Nice deep closets. So people were very much about closet organization here. Nice hardwood here in the center through the dining room. This is just gonna be, I know you guys have asked about it, subfloor underneath the carpets, because the carpets are set down at the same height as the hardwood. So that would be something if you wanted hardwood throughout to adjust. Oh, I saw it and forgot, but you do have your main floor laundry. So don't have to go to the basement for anything. Full stationary tub there too, even though there's the drain for the washer there. And a nice little hanging rack. Yeah, these people are very much about organization, I'll give them that. Now we head to the basement. Oh, and this is Man Cave Central. Oh yeah, nice wet bar. Whew. Nice flooring here. Stone countertop. Lots of storage. and a space for a mini fridge or a wine cooler. And you could very easily put some shelves on the wall for like liquor bottles. But yeah, very nice bar setup. You have your emergency exit here, which, it's just dirty. You can see that's dirt and crap hanging on what looks like spider webs more than anything. So, another bathroom down here. So you have your sink. Again, modern fixtures, PVC, shower unit, a little bit nicer, a little bit more than mid-grade with the swinging door. Utility room. Oh, wow. Okay. Utility closet. Again, Lennox furnace. That's a big win. Probably 18 to 20 years old. Easily. 17. Yeah, it doesn't have any sticker with the date on it. So that's drywalled. And then you have not really understep storage because the hot water tank's there. So looks like one thing I'd be worried about a little bit. Looks like there's a little bit of some kind of leak, maybe from the condenser. Yeah, I mean, you can see this is a little, so this is the second. This is not the original furnace. This was originally a train. So maybe that was a staining from the old unit, or maybe there's a condenser leak, something along those lines now. Not really sure. That's what a home inspection's for. You could request specifically to have an HVAC person take a look at it. Worst case, as I've told you multiple times, Climatech, don't bother, don't call anyone else. You won't get a better price. Breaker box, 200 amp, 4 open panels at the bottom. So plenty of room for like a 220 outlet. If you said, oh, that concrete pad, let's go ahead and put a hot tub. You could, 2 of those to run a 220 outlet, which conveniently, I think, would be, no, that's, so it would need, yeah, this is that other side yard. This is the far side of the house, so you'd need to run it through to the garage. Because it's gonna be that back wall there. So running, maybe not to the garage, maybe behind the bar. Oh wow, cavernous sound to the garage. Tall doors. Any car on the planet minus an RV is gonna fit through this. The door is, yeah, I mean, my height, I don't even come to this here. So I'm gonna guess that's a like 7.5 foot door. So any type of truck, SUV, Will, you talked about wanting a Bronco. No problem getting it in the doors whatsoever here. So, but yeah, everything in here looks good. Poured concrete. So, a little bit of wear there. But you've got your I-beam running across. But yeah, so interesting. This is not a block. It looks like it's a poured concrete foundation. not as common nowadays, but as you can see, no cracks, no concerns, no looks of moisture or anything from the outside. Looks like here, but that might be this more of the slope of the garage towards the drain. So it might have had a little water get in from outside and come down to the drain. But yeah, pretty much everything looks to be in great shape, foundation wise. So that's the house in a nutshell. Yard, I know, is not what you're looking for, but everything else, other than small things like this carpet could probably go. Not that it's in bad shape, it's just ugly. But, so not something that would need to be done right away, but, if you said, oh, we want to get rid of this and like floor in the other rooms upstairs, that would be, personal choice, not like repairs that need done or anything like that. So actual maintenance wise, the only potential thing is possibly furnace AC. I would guess for the size of the house, 3, does it have a square footage on here? No, it does not. And I can't look it up with the video running, but I'm going to say probably a 3.5 ton, maybe 3 ton, just depending on the ductwork and how efficiently everything's laid out. But that's a house in a nutshell. Let me know what questions you have, and I'll be in touch.